now we find the whole room, so the energy in the room, farmers are excited. A lot of them, no one really wants to be using chemicals. Saying about the bricks and the low input, like we're making our own biofermented liquid fertilisers now. So they're very balanced, got, biology and all minerals chelated through a fermentation process. And so we put that out at sowing. So very, very low units of next to no phosphorus, so soluble phosphorus. But it's a plant available type that's safe on the fungi. And then no nitrogen at sowing, and then just the foliar. And I bricks the oats, and they'll do a 19, bricks in that high. So kind of at a point now where I don't really have to do anything much. The plant's working that well, photosynthesizing that well. But, I think most people around this year would have been at least 100 kilos urea. So we're sort of 15. And plants, yeah.
How long did it take you to get to that point where you could reduce?
We've probably been doing this since 2008. But, we've won, I reckon 3 years you can get things happening. I mean, everyone knows that legumes, peas and clovers and things fix nitrogen, and we can plant them as the companion with, canolas and wheat, things that love nitrogen, and massively to a point where you don't even need to apply nitrogen out of a bag. There's actually certain plants we can put together that they kind of give you a 1 + 1 = 3. Them on their own in a monoculture will grow this amount of yield, but put with that, the combined yield of the two will be greater, because they, like peas, for instance, they're like a vining plant. They like to climb, and you put them in a paddock and then they go over and then they get wet and then disease comes in. You put a row of canola there, which is a big tall plant. The peas can climb up it, keeps them up off the ground. You've got separation for airflow, for disease. All of a sudden you don't need to use fungicides anymore because disease just drops away. It's amazing when we put two species together, 3 or 4, the more the merrier, the less problems we have. The disease, the insects, the nitrogen, all those things can be done with plants.